All right, so here's my late war Marine impression. This is 69 to 70. Um, I had a lot of this stuff just kind of hanging around, and so I figured might as well show it off, I suppose. This impression isn't really done, it's still kind of in the works. I will be going to 70, like the last year of, the Marines were in the war. I will be going to 70, and, you'll see a lot of this kit pretty much updated. But yeah, this is just kind of my kit for right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off with the web gear. This is all empty. This is all M56 stuff. At this period of time, you pretty much just see M56. I have seen a few guys with the Korean era canteens, but at this time, mostly M56 stuff. I decided to put three canteens because the majority of Marines had M41 packs, and there's just so much you can carry with an M41 pack. But yeah, three canteens. These are, I want to say, the late war canteens, the nylon trim. Let me know if that's Farby. I am doing 69 to 70, so just let me know. But this one's just the, I guess, early war canteen, or early war M56 canteen. Just the ammo pouches. I want to say I got these in a pair, and they were both pretty minty, so I'm pretty happy about that. This is just a first aid, nothing too special. And then my jungle first aid that goes to my World War II Marine impression. But yeah, then suspenders, nothing too special. I have no idea what the date is on these. Some guy wrote all over them. But yeah, there's that. My M1, nothing too special, just a repro cover. This cover is relatively new. It came in about like a month ago, and I haven't really done anything with it until recently. But just a basic M1 helmet. I guess the liner is pretty. I'll just kind of show off the liner because right now I kind of have something in there that I do not want to get in trouble for. But yeah, that's the liner. Pretty minty. And that's just reproduction bug juice with food coloring in it. Some of my grenades. This is actually a demilled smoke grenade. Pretty happy I got this. These are just airsoft. To me personally, they look pretty cartoony, but apparently, the originals look really close to this. So, yeah, there's that. There's some of my grenades. These are just all dummy grenades and stuff that I painted. Nothing too special about that. Here's my M16. It's just a WeTech airsoft gun. It's gas blowback, and it's a really fun gun to shoot. I've made a video on this like a million times, but yeah, here's my gun, pretty much. At this period of time, to my knowledge, the Marines didn't have 30-round magazines, but in '75 they did during the evacuation of, I think, Saigon. But yeah, they just pretty much had 20 rounds throughout the duration of the war. But I just kind of have the sling on, how I guess you're supposed to have it. Nothing too special. It's my 55 Flak. I haven't made a video on this, or I haven't really showed this off in a long ass time. This one's 80 dated, I believe. Far post-war, but it's pretty much in mint condition, and it looks identical to the third pattern. I want to say the third pattern, or I believe there's three patterns. There might be four. I know the first pattern doesn't have pockets. The second one, it does have pockets, but the buttons are exposed, and they're cotton pockets. And then the third pattern is nylon. That's just what I believe. I could be wrong, but yeah. And I just have a canteen in this pocket, just carry extra water. I've actually seen a photo of a guy doing that, so just bandanas, real 60s looking ones. I just kind of have stuffed in there, and then just an extra magazine. I see tons of guys doing this, especially in the Battle of Hawaii City. But yeah, there's that. Just an ammo bandolier. Nothing too special. That was in my previous video. Actually, a lot of the stuff was in my previous video. But yeah, just two M16 bandoliers. Nothing too special. These ones are they're filled with cardboard, but 73 dated. so nothing too special. M17 gas mask. This is actually an M17. Whoops. A1. So it's post-war, but I mean it's honestly just a filler item. I will be replacing this, and I will eventually be buying a gas mask. But for what I've read, the Marines pretty much had to carry their gas mask no matter what. After the Tet Offensive, you know, a lot of guys didn't have their gas mask, and you know, because of that, a lot of guys got hurt. But ever since the Tet Offensive, Marines were required to carry their, you know, M17 gas mask. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but that's just what I've read and what I've heard. There's a butt pack right there. Let me know if that's Farby to use. I have seen one photo of a guy using it. He actually had it attached to his M41, but that's the only photo I've seen. So just let me know if that's Farby. But I just kind of have that chilling there in the corner. I've honestly have not messed with that since my Army web gear video, but you know, I honestly haven't messed with that at all. But here's my M41 pack, 782 pack, pretty much. It has signal flare underneath, what's it called, poncho tucked in, shovel, you know, M41 shovel, and then a poncho liner, and then on the side just a bayonet. Yeah, this is all based off of an actual photo. I think the actual photo dated 69, so you know, there's that. This is actually the transitional, what's it called, M41. So I guess Korean era one, but still works. I've seen guys using this pack, or this transitional pack, all the way to 75 during, you know, the evacuation of Saigon. I believe it's Saigon. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, there's that. You know, jungle boots. You know, nothing too special. These ones are dated, I believe, 67. 67. And when I bought them, they were like brand new. Yeah, there's that. Claymore bag. Nothing too special. You know, just a standard Claymore bag, just with like cardboard in it or whatever. Just another shirt. I noticed that a lot of Marines actually wear just sometimes, well, actually a lot of Marines just wore t-shirts underneath their 55 flak during the late stages of the war. But yeah, this is just a old undershirt that's all stretched out and shit. I guess here's some personal items. This is honestly like, I don't know, like the bare minimum. Just a towel, standard towel, you know, socks. And then I believe it's called an anglite. Barely works, but you know, pretty decent. Just a necklace, and then dog tags with surgical tubing around it, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. I actually got that from Apocalypse Now, the main character. I cannot think of his name, but he actually has that around his dog tags, and I thought that was pretty cool. And just an extra helmet band. I guess that one's just an example that, or this one's more of an example that they did have like really thin ones, and this one's more thicker. So I guess that's just my extra one. What else? My tank top. I guess tank top. What's it called? Jungle jacket. I haven't shown this off in a long time. I pretty much made it look super dirty, and I drew the Madman logo, or the face, I suppose, on the back. You know, pretty cool. Really happy how that came out. Here's a sleeping shirt. I believe that's what they're called. This one's 69 dated. Hopefully you guys can see that, 69 dated. Pretty much guys were given these when, you know, to sleep in during the night. I actually seen a few photos of guys just wearing them underneath their flak vest. These were issued to the Army, but I see a lot more photos of Marines wearing these rather than the Army. But yeah, there's that. Here's my EDRL, I guess, uniform fatigues, whatever they're called. You know, USMC on the pocket. The EGA is super faded. And then EDRL boonie hat, you know, nothing too special. These are actually really faded. I might buy another pair, but yeah, there's that. This is actually post-war. This is like a camo in between Woodland and EDRL, but I mean, it works. It's good enough, I suppose. The belt is actually a captured, I guess, NVA belt. This actually is an NVA belt, but you know, just kind of a cool detail piece. And then utilities, nothing too special about that. Oops. And then just, you know, my cap with the EGA on it. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything left, but yeah, guys, this is just my late war Marine impression. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything, but yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.